What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, investors? Man, as y'all can see from the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about ticker symbol BTCI. That is a NEOS Bitcoin High Income ETF. In case you're wondering, ETF is an exchange traded fund. Now, with this ETF, one of the things I like, typically people purchase an ETF to have various companies into one fund. Say S&P 500 ETF is going to track the Standard & Poor's or the S&P 500, where the Bitcoin ETFs, they typically only track the Bitcoin. Now, they'll track certain things that affect or are associated with the Bitcoin, but their biggest thing is the performance of Bitcoin. And when it comes to Bitcoin, a lot of people are, I used to say afraid, then I switched to unaware, but I'm going to move over to people are uneducated and still afraid and still unaware of Bitcoin. And whether people like it or not, Bitcoin is going to, it's already started, but it's going to continue to evolve into a form of currency that people will have no choice whether they adapt to it or not, or whether they decide to use it. You know, you may choose, like right now, people have the choice. They could choose to use cash. They could choose to write a check. They could choose to use a debit card or credit card. You have choices with the currency you have now. Bitcoin is just going to be an added form of currency to the currency that's already in place. And that's where I think people are failing to realize, yes, the dollar was introduced way before our time. And Bitcoin has been introduced during our time. Now, I'm sure when people went from gold and silver and other forms of currency back in the 18, 17, 16, 15, going back in those days, when they were introduced to the dollar, I bet they were like, wait, this is a piece of paper. This isn't shiny. This isn't gold. This isn't shiny. It's not silver. I have a piece of paper with ink on it, or coins. Coins I could understand because they were still silver buffaloes and gold coins. Then they went to copper pennies, but there still was a paper. So digital currency. Anyway, we're going to talk about the BTCI. So if you're looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is currently trading. Let's see, where is Bitcoin trading? It's roughly around 100. I'm gonna say 102 to 104,000 dollars. That's where we're gonna find Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently trading. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's see where it's trading. Bitcoin is currently trading, and I want to show y'all something here. I want people to start getting this thing here. And let me move. I just thought of something. I just noticed something, man. I act like I'm doing a podcast. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm over here just talking my butt off. I ain't even looking at the screen. I'm so deep into looking at the camera and looking at what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. But anyway, there's the intro. So hopefully people don't see that. I'm going to have to cut that out and think that I'm just going to do the whole live stream like that, because I'm not. But anyway, man, going back to what I was saying with digital currency, it's just another form of currency. That's all. So what I want to do right now, and I apologize, y'all, man. I did a half a live stream with the dang old thumbnail up there. But what I want to do right now is share my screen. Go ahead and show y'all. Bitcoin is currently trading at $102,746.58. It just went to $755.64. Now I'm going to show y'all a couple of things about Bitcoin. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you how valuable the Bitcoin ETF can be to an individual. Now, before I go any further, welcome to Investing with Rod. On this channel, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about exchange-traded funds, but more importantly, we talk to you about how to invest on a budget. You only got $5, $10, or $20, that's cool. Your boy Rod is going to show you how to invest it maybe tell you some places where to invest it, but I'm not going to invest it for you. And with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Make sure you do your own research before investing any of your hard-earned money. Yes, I have a degree in finance. Yes, I've been investing since the early 90s, 1990, 91. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm doing in my quest not to become rich, but to become wealthy. So with that being said, Bitcoin. Now I want to tell y'all a couple things about Bitcoin. And if this is your first time here, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. I might start doing this every Friday. We're gonna call it Fun Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking numbers and percentages, but we're gonna have fun in the same time frame. But the things that Rod tend to talk about can be boring, like credit and points and percentages and stocks. But I don't think money is boring to anybody. Now I'm gonna show y'all something with Bitcoin. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of things. First and foremost, the average person will look at this number and say, I don't have $102,000. Well, most people don't. I'm one of most people. I don't have $102,000 sitting around to go and buy a Bitcoin, something I can't see, something I'm not familiar with. So I'm going to move on. That's typically what happens. Even when it was 5,000, even when it was 20,000, even when it was 40,000, people still had the same mindset. And now at 100,000, you can forget it. But you can do what they call buying fractional pieces of Bitcoin. In stocks, it's called fractional shares. You can get a fraction of a coin. I'm not even at a tenth of a coin, but I own Bitcoin. So that's number one. Number two thing I want to show y'all is, let me get over here to my screen here, is it's down today. Man, the average person see this here, oh God, I lost $2,000 in a day. Now keep in mind, this live is not about Bitcoin, but we are talking about BTCI or the NEOS Bitcoin High Income ETF. So I want to give you a little backplay on Bitcoin to segue and show you why I think BTCI is a good fit. So $2,000, oh no man, I ain't got time to lose. I ain't got no $2,000. I'm trying to make money. I don't want to lose money. But then I go over and I look at what has Bitcoin done in the last year. Bitcoin is up $60,000 in the last year, 138%. So a year ago it was 60,000 when people didn't believe in it. Now I believed in it when it was 60. I didn't believe in it when it was 5, 2, 3, 8,000, probably 15. I believed in it when it went back to 5. I didn't believe in it in the first 5. But I'm going to go to all, and I want to show y'all, actually, I'm going to go to probably right here. No, I'm going to go back a little bit. It is all. So, we're going to fast forward up a little bit, something more reasonable and recent. So right around here, November 20th, 2022, 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, Bitcoin's 15,000. So if somebody, I ain't saying go do it, I didn't do it, but if somebody would have had $15,000 that maybe they got from an inheritance or a bonus or whatever, they hit the lottery and just bought a Bitcoin and let it sit there, that $15,000 today would be worth $102,000. Fast forward. Let's move forward. So BTCI, I can't stomach this, but BTCI is currently trading the NEOS Bitcoin High Income ETF is currently trading at $65.09 per share. So what they're doing is taking different things that affect Bitcoin and Bitcoin itself and giving people exposure to Bitcoin that may not be able to fathom the 100,000 or may not be familiar with it, and let them ease their way into it. When you're feeding a baby, when a baby is going from a bottle to start to eat that little funny looking stuff they eat, that funny colored green stuff, you ease it into their mouth. You don't just shove it in, you ease it into their mouth. And they'll taste a little bit, and then next thing you know, a quarter spoon, a half a spoon, and a full spoonful. And the same thing with this Bitcoin thing. We're going to be like a baby. We're going to ease into it. So, now the beauty, I'm going to tell y'all what I like about this particular ETF. First of all, it's affordable. But Rod is that type of dude where Rod like to say he have it for real. If that makes sense. Like, that's kind of far-fetched. But it's one thing having a little toy Lexus or Mercedes or BMW, a little remote control or a little model that I would put up here that don't move or do anything, than to have the real car. Rod like to have a real car. Then I may get the model. Same with Bitcoin. I want to have some real Bitcoin. Then I'll move over to the Bitcoin ETFs. That's how Rod did it. I'm not saying everybody's going to do it that way. I'm not saying do it that way. You may want to ease into it. So did I. They didn't have no ETFs when I got into Bitcoin. So I just eased into it with $5, $10, $20. But you may not want to do all that. But what I like about it, and let's look at this ETF. What has it done? Is it going to be a Bitcoin? Probably not, because it's fairly new. And today it is down. I don't really trip, because I'm not going to buy it today and sell it today. That's just not how I operate. We're in this for the long term. And we may have some stuff we buy and sell in a month or 2 months, but typically I'm a buy and hold long-term type of investor. So let me put that out there. And moving right along here. So in the last month, because this is fairly new, it's up 6%. I can live with that because I'm easing into this. Even I'm easing into it because I'm buying more real Bitcoin than I am Bitcoin ETF. It's probably 80, 20, 90, 10 ratio. 80% to 90% real Bitcoin to 10 to 20% Bitcoin ETFs because I still want that exposure. All right. And in the last 3 months, BTCI. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why you'll hear me say BTCI. I'm going to show y'all something here in a second. Last 3 months, it's up 25%. I'll take that. But I'm still not going to get excited. But I may move this in 3 months because it's not an Apple. It's not a Microsoft. It's not an Amazon. It's not a Google. Yet it is in the digital world and moving into the regular world. So I'm probably not going to get rid of anything associated with Bitcoin in the next 3 months. Bitcoin's market capitalization, what Bitcoin is actually worth as a whole, is more than a lot of companies that you and I talk about on a daily basis. The market capitalization is in the trillions. Okay, so moving along. I'm not going to worry about year to date because that's like from January, so pretty much same as the last month. But in the last year, this Bitcoin ETF is up 29% in the last year. Rod's goal is 20% and higher. I really like 30, but I'll take 20 to 25% and higher. So 20% higher. Because for every 100 I put in here, I'm going to make $29. That's how I look at it. I don't try to be no algebra teacher. I don't try to be no physics dude. I just look at real simple stuff. Percent is per 100. So for every 100 I have, I'm going to make 29%. I'm going to make $29. That's still not why I got it. Now, and I'm getting ready to get in these comments, but let's look at a couple things. So right now, I currently have $15.90. But I'm happy because I have a pride of ownership. And I made 64 whole cents. I don't even know if I can get a postage stamp from 64 cents. I don't know if I ever mailed anything in so long. But the average, and I was once the average investor, but the average investor or the average person, not the average investor, but the average person. I once was the average person. Now I'm more so a little more than average investor. would say 15.90. I only made 64 cents. That ain't no money. Why am I messing with this? Because I'm a firm believer big rocks will eventually, small rocks will eventually become big rocks. You take a little bitty snowball and keep rolling, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So, all right, we got all that out the way. And we're going to purchase some, but I'm going to show y'all before I do that why I purchased. Here is the NEOS website. First and foremost, the main reason that Rod, and one thing I'm purposely doing, two things I'm trying to do. Number one, three things. I'm trying to be cognizant of the time, treating this like a video, even though I started out talking with a thumbnail, and I am purposely not looking at the comments and the numbers because I wanted to see something. But anyway, the main reason I purchased this, distribution frequency. That's how often Rod or any BTCI owner, how often we'll get a dividend. Expense ratio is extremely high. Give you an example, my Vanguard S&P 500 is 0.03, I believe, maybe 0.03. This is, but still, it's not even 1%. I'm not worried about that right now because I believe Bitcoin is going to outdo that. Look at this distribution rate, 28%, extremely high. Usually, if I see something that high, I won't even touch it. If it's a regular company, I won't even touch it. 30-day yield. All right, so I'm going to go down here, but this is why Rod bought this. First and foremost, let me try to scroll down. Look, there we go. I want y'all, I'm going to go over this. So on the declaration date is the date they declare it. These are dividend dates. It's only got one dividend. Ex-dividend date. This is the date in the record there. These are the date you have to own. You want to own the stock. Whatever stock you own by January 22nd. And I'm going to get paid on January 21st. They declared it on the 21st. They're going to say whatever you got on the 22nd, we're going to pay you on the 24th just like a paycheck. And we're going to give you $1.57 every month for every share that you own on top of whatever Bitcoin is doing, on top of whatever the ETF does. And Rod, you're going to be making money. But Rod is telling Rod, and yes, I am answering myself. Rod is telling Rod, keep your eye on this because it's fairly new. It's not something that's been around 10, 20, 30 years. However, I'm going to ride the horse until it starts to buck too much. It may not buck at all. And for those of you who don't understand, when a horse buck is moving his body up and down, trying to throw you off, I'm going to ride BTCI, which is the horse, until it throw me off. But it may, if it buck and throw me off, hopefully I jump before I hit the ground, meaning I'm going to sell it. And if not, if it doesn't buck and we have a smooth ride, I'm going to ride the wave. And one thing I want to go back and I want to show y'all something. Another reason. The final reason that Rob bought this, going back to 2024 distribution calendar. I may be a geek because I sit up and do this stuff in the middle of the night when everybody else sleep. And I have my phone, my old phone, Robinhood open, Coinbase open, my laptop with this open, and I'm just in heaven. But I want y'all to look at this. So back in October, I'm not going over all this mess, but back in October of 24, the monthly dividend was $1.12. The following month, the dividend went up to $1.40 per share. The following month, it went up to $1.45 per share. And then in January, it went up to $1.57. Could it go back down? Yes. But it is showing a growth pattern. where it's continually increasing the dividend every month. This horse is strong. I don't care if it buck. I don't care if it try to throw me off. I'm going to ride it until that point comes. With all that being said, what we are going to do, and I'm going to jump in these comments, is I'm going to jump over here. And hopefully, yeah, y'all can see it. I'm looking at a screen. All right, one of the reasons, so we're going to go back to the home page. I don't even remember. I remember because I prepared for this video. And there it is. So we're at the beginning. This account is really, I buy stuff here and move it, but it's really for the channel. So I'm going to take this out. Does anybody remember? Put it in the comments if you remember the name without cheating of this ETF. I do because I practiced it. It is the NEOS Bitcoin High Dividend ETF. I don't have time to type all that. I could start off with NEOS and maybe get lucky because they have more than one ETF. I could type NEOS Bitcoin, but it's easier for me to go ahead and type BTCI. If I just type BIT, watch all this stuff that pop up. I don't have time trying to figure all that out. But if I know the symbol BTCI, I only got one choice, baby. That's it. I don't have to rack my brain. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. I had us there before I started the live. And we're there. We are going to go over here. I do have $5.06. This channel is all about investing on a budget. I'm not going to say never. Never say never. Let me get some coffee here. Hold on. But there's a big possibility you're never going to see a large amount of buying power in this account. That's how much I have to invest. You may see up to $100 because that's not the purpose of this account nor this channel. So I'm going to only spend $3. I got $5. Why? Because it's fun to me and I'm a nerd. But I only have $5. Do I really only have $5? No, but in Rod's world, I only have $5 right now. And it's something I saw today that I want to add to. Matter of fact, I'm going to do $4. So we're going to come up here. It's going to automatically default to buy order in dollars. Right here, I'm going to put how much I'm going to buy, $4. It is telling me I'm going to get 0.06 shares, a fraction, a piece of the pie of this ETF. I'm going to review the order, click that. It's going to show me some stuff. It's the stock market closed at 4:30 Eastern. No, 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. It's not going to open until Monday if it's not a holiday. I'm going to go ahead and click buy. It may give me another alert. And that's just like that. It purchased. And for some reason, my internet is moving very, very, very slow. Let me make sure I'm going to go ahead and close that out. All right. Yeah, I had to close. So, all right. And just like that, that's queued up for Monday morning. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this. And then we're going to jump in the comments. This is the last thing, because since I'm here, I want to go ahead and do this. So I have $1 left. One whole dollar. I only had $5. I spent $4 with this Bitcoin stuff. It's not a lot of money, man. I can't even buy anything with $1. A pack of gum, a candy bar, nothing that I can think of with $1. So I got to turn this $1 into $2. Y'all following me? This is Rod's mentality. I'm not going to take that dollar and ball it up and throw it in the trash because I can't do anything with it. yes, it is somewhat kind of useless right now because all I have is one little bitty dollar. I can't buy nothing. It's like having $20 in the bank. You go to the ATM, you have 20 in the bank, but there's a $3.50 fee. All you have is 20, and you have to get 20. You need 23.50. Same here. Same here. All I have is a dollar. So I want to turn that $1 into two, so it's no longer useless. It's now useful, and I can buy a pack of gum. I could buy a candy bar. You're going to always hear this on any of my channels. If I talk about snacks and I don't even drink them, I'm going to buy a Slurpee. I did when I was a kid. But I have $1. But today, Rob was at the grocery store, and I had already purchased this, but I hadn't got an up-close look today. I got an up-close look, y'all. I was all peeking at the window, surprised. I could have either A, got killed or B, went to jail because it's not even my vehicle. And I'm peeking in, and it's got everything I want. A big old screen and no gear shift. That's all I want in the vehicle. I don't care about no navigation. And a radio. It's got to have a radio. Radio and the other stuff that's obvious. Got to be able to roll. A big old screen and no gear shift. I just want to press a button and turn a little knob. Why? I don't know. It's called a Rivian. It's an electric vehicle. I don't want an electric vehicle. I barely can remember to charge my phone. So charge a whole car, I got to practice. Anyway, so I know I can type. My first time, I didn't know the symbol, so I spelled it. First thing I did was, and I'm taking y'all through this. This happened before, but I looked at it. Okay, Rivian. R-I-V-N. I remember that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and click this. And it should be about $12 a share or something like that. And then we're going to move in the comments and get ready to raise up depending on how much comment we got. And man, it's here. I mean, I can't. Let me close. After this, there's nothing else for me to close. So, it's crazy, man. I'm going to try some, y'all. And if this don't work, I'll skip this portion. God. It's probably because I spelled it out. So I'm cracking jokes that didn't really happen. This is outrageous. I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna do this, and I won't buy it, but I'm gonna walk through something. I'm not gonna purchase it. Oh, I forgot what I hear. Yeah, I'm looking for right here. Yep. See, Robin Hood's having issues because there it is. Never mind. Now I want to come up. Well, it's there, but there it is. So Rivian is currently trading at $12.45. I'm circling it now. $12.45 a share. We do own $3 whole. So I have a quarter of a share. Well, guess what, y'all? That little car today motivated me. And maybe one day I'll be able to take my stock and buy a whole Rivian car. I don't know. But notice, I don't know if y'all noticed this. I do want to point this out. I love this about Robinhood. Speaking of which, anybody interested in downloading Robinhood, I'll drop my link in the comments, my personal referral link. You'll get free stock. I'll get free stock. Doesn't cost you anything other than your deposits to make investments. It's free. Very easy app. Notice that this one's red. So if the stock made money in this time frame that's down here that I'm circling around, if that particular time frame they lost money, then even until I click it, now it's going to stay red all the way across until I click it. It means they lost money. So it's telling me without even reading all this. Now, one of the things I want to point out, so in the last month, Rivian is starting to do a few things here. It only lost, it's still in the red. But Rob, why are you going to buy this? Because I buy low and I sell high. And I had a man that told me something about a month or two ago. Notice I'm up to 1 month. I'm not doing 3 months. It look like this gonna take me some time. In the last year, it's lost money. So dang, do I really wanna mess with this? All right, so now I done found something I'm looking for. So something happened in the last 3 months. So this is January, so December, so October, November, December. Something happened where it made money. The whole rest of the year it lost money, but something happened in this quarter where Rivian shot up. And it was during the holiday season, during the election. Gas prices may go up. That's how I'm thinking. But I also heard by 2035, all vehicles have to be electric. I also was on the West Coast. I was in Phoenix, and I counted 5 Teslas in a row on one little. I was in one spot at a light. I heard then you go to California, it's even more electric vehicles than that. So I caught a ride from the VA. I had an appointment at the VA, and I took an Uber. And the Uber driver, we were in a Tesla, in his Tesla, and he said, all electric cars are good. It's all about the management of the company. And this was a guy my age or older, and I'm like, wow. And here we are. So, enough talking. I'll probably do a whole video. I'll definitely do some updates. We're going to buy some Rivian, buy order. How much do we have? We got $1.06. I will never take the change out of here. Why? I don't know. Superstition. I do all my accounts like that. 1 point nothing. So one whole, no, see, I didn't want to do that. It already went back. If I highlight over here, it went there, but $1, will it let me invest $1? Yep, it's going to give me 0.08 of a share, y'all. $1. I now own. This is the mindset I want y'all to have. $1. I now own. I don't own any of that person's vehicle that I saw at the grocery store. That was nice, beautiful interior. None of it. But I'm an owner of the company that made that vehicle. Just a little note from ROD, baby. All right, review the order. Go ahead and hit review. Robinhood got me upset. It's telling me I'm going to take $1 on Monday. There it is, y'all. Got it queued up. It's going to say done here in a minute. There it is. I said it in 2024, and I'm going to elaborate again. I'm going to make sure. Yeah. I'm going to make sure I reiterate it right now. God dang. I'm tripping. That, all right, man. Boy, this thing here, this internet is tripping, and we didn't have a storm or anything. And I'm gonna pull these comments, but as y'all can see, man, in 2025, I want to reiterate: no more excuses. I just showed y'all. Real quick. I'm sorry, I was looking at something. With $5, I made 2 investments. Y'all, I could have made 5 investments. I could have made 3. All right, let's just name real quick, top of my head. I'm not a scholar. This is just rods. Half of this stuff I don't even have. It's either I have it or I hear people talk about it. I'm just gonna name 5. Are they the best 5? I don't care. They're the 5 that come to my mind. Walmart. There's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube stuff. So that's going to be a Meta and a Google. That runs the world. Amazon. I see them little vans everywhere I go. Them little people always ringing the doorbell. And the 5th company is going to be Apple. Just bought an iPhone this week. Apple, Google, Amazon. Apple, Google, Amazon. Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, which is Facebook, and then the 5th one was whoever I said. I could have bought $1 worth of stock in each of those 5 companies. $5 on Robinhood. I look, I'm excited. I look Monday at 12 o'clock. Not on the West Coast because the market's about to close at 1. But I live in the Central or Eastern time zone. If you live on the West Coast, maybe 10-ish, 11. I look, and my $5 is now worth $5.25. Combined, you know, Meta may made some money, Google may have lost some money, and Apple may have made money. You get the gist of it. And before you know it, you got $5.25. Boy, you can't wait. Now you realize, man, I'm not making a special trip. But if I happen to pass by the bank, and I probably don't want to go in, this kind of embarrassing, but maybe some kind of way I know if I have $1 left over or something, or maybe I can start something. You know, you have all these companies keep the change. I did this, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention. This is one of the most tedious things I ever did in my life. But it turned in about $3,000, I want to say, 3 to 4. This is, I think I didn't want to pay for it. These little guys, these little guys, they were like in their 20s. I say little because I'm in my 50s. We were at work, and they was like, it was something that had came out. Basically, it was rounding up your change. I don't know if it was, it may have been Acorns. It was when Acorns first started. Like, I'm not paying 99 cents for that, or $1 a month for that, or $2, whatever it was. I can do that myself. So guess what, y'all? This is a true story. When I would go to any store, and I don't go to a lot of places, so it wasn't a lot of work. Let's say I went to Chick-fil-A and got a milkshake, and it's $5.76. I would put in my notes on my iPhone, say 10 at the time, probably. Chick-fil-A, boy, and y'all, I didn't have a lot of time on my hands. This is how my mind operates. Chick-fil-A, 0.24. Then I got too tired of putting down the names. I just put 0.24, 0.48, 0.10, 0.12. And guess what I did every Friday? Oh, no, I didn't. I did it every time I got paid. The 5th, the 10th, and the 20th. I took my little 24 cent, 48 cent, 10 cent, 3 cent, and I added it up. And I transferred that money to one of my broker's accounts. I think at the time it was Fidelity. I still have an account. No, it wasn't Fidelity. It was, may have been. Yeah, it was Fidelity. It was Fidelity. And I'm buying stock left and right on some BS. It's really BS because it was so tedious. And then it became fun. And now I got all these stocks. And now I'm buying stuff. And it all started with 48 cents that Rod rolled over himself. 3 words in 2025. No more excuses. There aren't any. $5, 5 companies. I just showed y'all $5 did 2 companies. Just, am I gonna cry if Rivian just blow up tomorrow and don't ever go anywhere? I ain't talking about the person's vehicle. I'm talking about the whole company. Just go bankrupt and go bye-bye. I lost $1. Let's say next time I put 2. Next time I put 3. Then I get a 5. Then next time nobody in it, you gotta put $100 in there. I lose $100. I'm gonna spend $100 going to the mall. I'm gonna spend $100 going to happy hour with some friends. Y'all get it. All right, let's jump in here. All right, Lisa, what's up? Lisa J. Stocks, another content creator talking about stocks, ETFs, crypto. In the building says hi with the stock symbols. We've been on here 39 minutes. We got 2 real homies in the crib. 4 thumbs up. Make sure you do me a favor if this is your first time here. Hit that subscribe button. It is down below. Also, hit that notification bell. It's going to be to the left of the subscribe button. To the right is going to be a downward arrow. You can hit either of those. Select all so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams. Share the channel. Share it out. Share with your family and friends. And hit that thumbs up right now. Appreciate y'all. All right, getting back in here. Yes, thank you. Hit the like button. Y'all, if you were here in the beginning, I'm still, that was something new because normally I would put the Points Blank Network thing up there before I start. And I think I was so captivated by my little cartoon character, I forgot. I'm just talking, and I'm looking up here. My computer's here, and I was told the other day that I looked down a lot. Well, my computer's right here, so I have to look down. My camera's up here. I gotta find. Maybe I need to find a way to angle this down. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm looking up here just to talk. Yeah, just. And then I look down here. I'm like, wait a minute. I know this little cartoon. Anyway, moving on. Why Love's the Motive Ace says, good evening, Rod and chat. How you doing, Why Love? And Lisa J. Stocks is crying laughing. Man, you know, Lisa's so, like, to the point, serious, no laughing, just all about the business. So to see her with that crying and laughing emoji, that is new and just, man, I can't believe it. Why Loves is like that too. Kind of, well, she'll joke around. Unless you cross them. Good evening. Tell what's up, Denise Joe. What's happening? What's happening? Why Love showing love to Denise Joe. Yeah, gas prices have gone up. Yeah, you know, that's something I don't really look at, man. I filled up this afternoon. You know, and that's it. And it is, like I said, this is Fun Friday. That's something, you know, that's something I don't do. And y'all, okay. I'm going to help y'all gas lookers. All y'all people. And it may not happen this week now, so we're gonna call this Rod intervention. We're going to kill you of looking at the pump. And yo, this is Fun Friday, so we got to have a little fun. We're going to call this Rod intervention, and we're going to cure you of looking at the pump. And the prescription is free. You're here or you're watching a replay. You can't get this prescription at Walgreens or CVS or wherever they got out there. You got to come to Investing with Rod. And we're going to take two of my channels. We're going to take Points Blank Travel, and we're going to take Investing with Rod. We're going to combine them and make the super forces, and we're going to cure all of the gas pump lookers of looking at the price of gas. I could not tell you what the price of gas is right now, January 31st, 2025, in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas Metroplex. Nowhere. I don't know. I don't care. Why don't I care? Now, if it's $12 a gallon, I care. If it's $5 a gallon, it's somewhere between, say, $2.80 and $3.20. I don't know. Now, if it gets like way up there, yeah, I care, obviously. But you'll hear and shout out to the people that do it, because I know you're watching your money, budgeting your money. But we're gonna kill you at that. Not to watch your money and budget your money, but we're gonna kill you at the pump. So go to the pump. Next time you go to the pump. But first of all, you need a key utensil. I don't have my wallet on. You're gonna need. You don't like credit cards. You don't like credit. You had issues. There are debit cards out there that will give you cash back at gas stations. Debit. Free bank account. No monthly fees. Debit card in the mail in 7 to 10 business days. You'll get 1 to 3% cash back for every dollar you spend at the gas station, at the pump. 1 to 3% cash back. Okay. But we don't mind credit. We all right with credit. But we only want one card. So we're going to either get the Discover card or the Freedom Flex, or better yet, we're going to get the custom cash card. Now we're combining Points Blank Travel, the other YouTube channel, with Investing with Rod. Because we know we can get 5% cash back with the 0 annual fee custom cash card at the gas station. And right now, gas was $3.20 a gallon, but now it's $3.25 a gallon. I don't care about them 5 cents, because I'm making 5% cash back. But it don't stop there. We're going to take that 5% cash back, and we're going to wait an entire billing cycle. And we had to get gas twice this month. And we filled up, and the fill up was, I'm just using round numbers, $50. $50 to fill up your tank. I don't know what you're driving, don't care. You did it 2 times, $100. Well, you're at the gas station. Price of gas, you spend $100, that's $5 cash back. 5% times 100, $5 back. Gas didn't go up $5 a gallon. Well, let's just say you got You got a 15-gallon tank that's 30 gallons. Gas went up 5 cents. 30 times 5 is $1.50. I don't care because I've made $5 cash back. Netting $3.50. I don't give a damn what the price of gas is, because I'm still $3.50 ahead. This is the mind of an individual that was self-taught. Yes, I have a degree in finance, a minor in finance with a major in business, but I was self-taught. Yes, it has to make sense, but I like it to make sense. It can make sense. I ain't got time to look at the pump every time I go. That makes sense, but to make sense, because I got laid off. I gotta watch the pump. It makes sense. But right now I got a job. I ain't worried about all of that. But I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna take that 5% cash back. I'm up $3.50, but I'm gonna take that 5% cash back. That $10, I'm gonna throw it in Robinhood. I'm gonna buy a little BTCI. I'm taking that 5% back. I'm probably not gonna buy BTCI. No. We ain't doing it. Damn that. We gonna do something different. Y'all hang in here with me. We're gonna do something a little different here. And I'm gonna show y'all the power. All right, let me see. Power of we curing the people at the pump. If you just came in, we curing the people at the pump. We're gonna share the screen here. We are looking at. We getting away from that. We don't care about no Rivian right now. We need the real deal, Holyfield. So we got us a whole $10 to invest. We need something safe that's moving. So one of the safest bets out there right now is what I like to call ticker symbol VTI, the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. We're gonna pull that up. And it's still probably showing Rivian. Give it a minute, it's circling, it's moving slow as heck. I may have to go to a different one. Okay, there it is. Because I can use Google Yahoo Finance to do this, and I think I am. I'm gonna get this one more second. Yep, 1 second's up. I ain't got time. So, and we're gonna operate here. Yeah, I ain't got time to play around. I ain't got time. Yeah, this one moving slow too. You know what? I better watch out. Yeah, I'm moving around. Y'all bear with me, cause something's going on with my internet, and I may have to just talk y'all through this. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Yeah, there's something going on cause it's freaking out. Anyway, VTI right now, and I'm gonna look at my phone, and maybe it'll pop up while I'm talking. I'll keep my eyes on it. And if you want to follow along, you can. You can go to any stock app or stock, whatever. I'm going to type in VTI, and I want to just to give y'all a... There, now, I knew it. Okay, so, say a year from now, we ain't got to really... I should have just stayed where I was. There, okay. So in the last year, and it's still calculating, and while it's calculating, I'm going to be calculating. All right, there it is. In the last year, VTI is up 22%. I'm right here, y'all. It's currently trading at $297.39. We don't care. Robinhood, we get fractional shares. We don't care about how much it's trading at. Only thing we care about right now is this. Up 22%. So Rob is going to take that $10 from his cash back. We'll say $7 to $10 from his cashback debit or cashback credit card. He's going to take his $7 to $10, and every month he's going to throw it into Robinhood. He's going to put it in the VTI. He's now taken 0%, took it to 5%, and took it to 22.46%. Got it in VTI, getting passive income because he gets a quarterly dividend with VTI. And I don't give a damn what the price of gas is. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get me some powdered donuts and a cup of coffee while I'm at it. I'm one of the few people that don't give a hoot. I'm in Texas, y'all. But let's say I'm in another state or even parts of Texas. I'm one of the people that don't give a damn about the price of gas. Now, that's along a certain spectrum. I ain't talking about no 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $12 a gallon. $2.50 and it go to $2.65. I don't give a damn. I got other stuff to worry about. I got to keep my lights on, keep my water going, keep my gas going, keep my internet moving fast. Y'all get the gist of it. All right, back to the regular schedule program. All right, so hopefully y'all let me know how that work out. Come to my next live, let me know how that work out for y'all. And put me back up here. I'm about to close all this stuff out. Damn internet over here moving like I'm over here. What them little? No, I ain't gonna even say it. I don't want to offend nobody. It's moving like one of them phones you don't pay a lot of money for. We'll say it like that. All right, where we at here? So, thanks. Lisa said she loved the message. Y'all, and the crazy thing is, shouldn't say this around why I love to motivate, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Is this is not the hat I was looking for. Now I already got an orange shirt on, and I have limited choices of hats because I need to give me a haircut. I have limited choices with orange in it, and I don't have no solid white or solid black or solid color hat with nothing on it. So, I mean, I got some black hats, but I was tired of wearing that. I was tired of really wearing white hats, so I wanted to find my Houston Astros hat, which has got the H and the star. It's missing. So I got an all points bulletin out on it, and I got to check in with the hat police after this live straight to find where my hat is. But I saw my Mets hat that I totally forgot about that has the orange and white that worked out fine. So thank you, Lisa. Y'all, I swear I got a story for everything. Y'all can tell me that the roosters crowed at 5:48 this morning, and I'm gonna tell you about the time they crowed at 5:45 when I grew up. I don't. And the sad part is it all be real, man. The stuff that I see. Matter of fact, y'all, and this is Fun Friday, and I am gonna get ready to raise up out of here. We've been going 52 minutes. I don't want to go over an hour, and then this is not what I gotta say. Gonna take no 8 minutes. So last night I'm standing in front of my house, right, and it's dark. It's we'll say midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm standing out there, and I'm just getting some fresh air because I was kind of stuffy in the crib, but it was too chilly to open a window. So your boy, and for the people that just came in, yes, we are talking about the Bitcoin high dividend, monthly dividend ETF. I've done a whole 50 minutes on that. I've talked about Bitcoin, went into the history of that, and now we're just having fun Friday. We're still talking about investing, so if you have a question about stocks, crypto, ETFs, throw it out there, we'll go over it. But anyway, so I'm standing out there, y'all. I'm getting some fresh air, and all I hear was these tires. I thought I was watching a movie, right? I was like, damn, I should have had this TV loud. I saw this. I didn't see nothing. I just heard all this noise. I said, whoa, boy, this is crazy. Somebody must be drunk. Then I see this vehicle. It was just a streak go by. Now, I'm a block away from where all this is going on. Ain't no other witness out here, so I'm kind of tempted to go in the house because I don't want to be the only witness. So next I know this vehicle come around the corner and was headed toward this house, and I'm out here like, whoa, man, this is crazy. This is why I need to go back in time. I didn't pull my phone out and start recording. I'm out here just captivated by what's going on. And then next thing you know, you saw the vehicle straighten up from going towards the house. Now they had a little ways to go. They wasn't just going to go off the street, hit the house. They had to go through the yard, but they was going fast enough. Yo, this was a damn SUV. This was like a Chevy. What's them little things called? Equinox. Or it wasn't no damn Charger or Camaro. That's what it sounded like. So I was like, wow. So I say all that to say, man, I see a whole lot in my life. But anyway, y'all, do me a favor, man. I have, and now we're going to get ready to go ahead and close this out. And I want to thank the people that have hung out the entire time during the live stream. I want to thank the subscribers to the channel. I want to thank the viewers. I want to thank thank the people that are thinking about subscribing, but are trying to get over that hump of what type of content come out. And I can tell y'all, I have a boatload, a ton of content. And I need to manage my time better because I think I have enough time to get it out there. But I have a ton of content for this channel. Have over over 700 and some videos on Points Blank Travel, my flagship channel, and over 100 and some videos on this channel. So we're getting ready to ramp up here, and I absolutely love investing. I love it. And what I want to do, one of my objectives of the channel, of talking to people, I may get a text message, I may get a phone call, or people say, hey Rod, what do you think about this investment? Hey Rod, I'm ready to get started with investing. I love that. And what I want to do is to get more people to start loving that like they love. What are some of the things that we love? Men love sports. Men love to play golf. Men love to watch football or basketball. Women love to shop. Men love to shop. Why can't we love preparing for our future? I know it's not instant gratification. If you're a male or female and you go to the mall and you buy you a new outfit or a new hat or new shoes, whenever you decide to wear it, you feel good about yourself. You got something new. You look nice. And you may put it on the same day you bought it. You're getting that gratification. Where investing, you may invest $5 a month. $5 a week, $200 a month. And in 2 months, that's $40. And then 2 months after that, you go back, your $40 is only $42. And that's not exciting enough for you. It's not exciting enough because it's not instant gratification. But you have to train yourself. And I'm going to try, and this here, for the 2 people that say here's your lucky day, I don't know, I might even cut this out the live stream. I don't know. I doubt it because it's nothing secretive. It's something that I'm very transparent. But I'm going to try to do this. And I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all why, one of the many reasons I love, I like what Why Love to Motivate just said, y'all. And I'm trying to multitask, y'all. I ain't too good at it, so y'all bear with me. Investing is a journey. Can't buy in and pull out quickly. I love that. Y'all, the key word in this whole, well, it's 2 key words, but the primary word in this here, it's actually a few words that I can point out, but I'm going to point them out real quick. The key word is journey. I don't know too many people that go from their home to 7-Eleven and go 1 block and say, woo, I'm glad we made it. Boy, that sure was a journey. And they only went 1 block. Typically, when they say journey, we may be talking a 2, 3, 4, 5-hour road trip or flight or train ride or bus ride. That's a journey. And what Why Loves is saying is a journey takes time. Another thing, quickly and journey don't go together. I like how she worded this. You can't buy and pull out quickly because that's not going to equate to a journey. And that is really a great definition. There's more to it when it comes to the definition of investing, but I like this. I know, I think I forgot what I was about to do. What was I about to do, y'all? Dang, I got caught up on it and saw that. Maybe if I go to my thing here, nope. I forgot what oh yeah, that's what I was about to do. Y'all bear with me. Boy, I'm serious, y'all. I'm really not kidding. I totally forgot what I was about to do here. I think I see. I want to show y'all a journey. I want to really, y'all, this will probably forever. Oh, no, I changed on my phone. I just want to make sure the appearance doesn't change over here. And let me go over here. Let me pull it up. Let me see what it look like when I pull it up. I may have to minimize that. It's there. It's somewhere, y'all. I'm looking on my computer. No, I know I ain't got to plug it in. No, it's coming. I don't know what's going on, man. And this my computer. There you go. So why this thing is taking forever in 17 days to pull and I can't. The sad part was pissing me off is I can't reboot it. Yes, we love things. Period. Yep. So true. God, this is taking forever. There it is. Oh, did they change it? Y'all bear with me here, man. It's like it's doing some freaky stuff over here. I'm getting there. And once I get there, we ain't gonna have to worry about how fast and slow it is. Here we go. I think that's what I'm looking for. So y'all, man, one of the things I want to see more on this channel, man. I'm gonna tell y'all how I learned. I learned from talking to people. I learned from talking, listening, watching. I'm not too good at reading, man. Especially a book. Now I'll read an article on a website, but a book, I don't do too good. Bear with me here. I'm trying to move everything so I can kind of see what I want to show y'all. All right. Y'all bear with me here. No, it's not showing it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all two things. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show y'all this, and then I'm gonna take y'all to somewhere else. So what I want to do is we're gonna talk about this journey. All right, and I apologize for that. So hopefully, yeah. All right, what we're looking at right now is XRP crypto, and what this is, and I kind of like it, but I hate it. I hate it because, as you can see, how much of a pain in the butt it is. It's way quicker on my phone. It's typically not that slow on my computer. It's a lot quicker, but I got multiple things going on here. I like it because I can see my crypto and it's safe, and the security to be able to get in here and to move my currency, my cryptocurrency around, is beyond belief. So I love it. I love that aspect. But the complexity of it, I hate. So me and this thing have a love-hate relationship. Anyway, y'all, what y'all are looking at is 1,000. I had to make sure I ain't frozen. All right, y'all are looking at 1,000. Make sure I'm having a. There we go. All right. Make sure y'all. I'm hoping. Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying. Okay, y'all looking at 1,436.1 XRP. Y'all, this was boring to me. I consistently looked up and purchased this crypto. Real quick backstory. XRP was going through these litigations with the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, versus the XRP. Then they made it available where you could purchase XRP toward the end of the trial, when things start looking better for the crypto. Well, as soon as they did this, I had heard so much talk about what XRP used to be that your boy Rod started purchasing it right around here at probably 30 to 40 cents per coin. And I had 1,436 times 30 cents. It was roughly, I think I want to say I had about 385 bucks. And I was bored. So me being bored, I kind of had two choices. I'm surprised I didn't take the normal choice, which would be to sell it, which is what I would normally do with crypto if it's not doing what I wanted to do and moving. But I was too lazy to mess with this mess that y'all just witnessed, that y'all just saw, that spin was doing a bunch of spinning and all this other stuff. I didn't feel like doing that, so I just left it alone. Well, my laziness took that $385 XRP through me being lazy, but I want to teach people to be patient, be patient, because my laziness equaled patience. And that 40 cent per coin is now worth $3.04 per coin. That 1400 XRP is now, which was worth $385, is now worth $4,394. And I didn't put another dollar into it. I just rode the horse, man. The horse didn't buck. Matter of fact, the damn horse would not even move. I was y'all, I like to use analogies because I want people to think. I want you to think outside of the investing box and think about real world applications. I was feeding the horse every day, meaning I was putting money into XRP and the horse wasn't even moving. The price was not moving, and I'm getting ready to show y'all. I'm going to go to a whole nother application. But I kept feeding the horse. And one day, I just decided the horse is going to find its own food. I'm not going to feed it anymore. I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to starve it. I'm just going to let it find its own food. And I stopped purchasing XRP. Imagine for every one of those dollars that I just threw into Robinhood, imagine how much money I would have today had I thrown every one of those dollars into what Rod called boring. And let me try to jump over here. And Lord have mercy, I'm scared to even mess with this thing. Let me see if it act right. If it don't, we'll go to another program. I'm gonna do two of them. I'm probably rolling the dice doing two, but whichever one come up first. Ever. I want to show, and then once I do this, y'all, I am going to be getting out of here. I have exceeded my welcome. And I may have some XRP here, I don't know, because I keep stuff all over the place, and I just can't believe. All right, so we're looking for XRP. Here it is. I got $62. I can't believe it. Wow. I got $62 worth of XRP over here. And I like having money in various places. Typically, I'll take that and move it. And y'all, what y'all were just looking at was my cold storage wallet mini. And I want to kind of describe that real quick. Robinhood, Coinbase, Crypto.com, those are all on the internet. Those are web-based hot wallets. The right hackers can access it if they choose to. A cold wallet, you take it off the internet, you transfer it. Now, that little program that you just saw is basically a screen. It's real time, but it's tied to the little device. And any transaction has to take place on that physical device that I physically plug into my computer or laptop. So I can electronically transfer that money from Ledger, which is the name of the little physical device, over to Coinbase without touching the device, which is what I do, what I typically do. But I have to have two-factor authentication here, two-factor authentication here. A hacker's not going to get through that. So your keys or your crypto that's on the physical device, the Ledger Nano X, is your crypto that is housed on Robinhood, Coinbase, websites, and applications. It's not your crypto. It's the company's crypto. It's just in your account, if that makes sense. You don't really own it. So anyway, so XRP, y'all, We're right here. XRP, $3.06. We're going to go back. I'm going to go up here to all. I'm on Coinbase now because I want to show y'all what happened, what really happened. And this is my XRP. Now, the other thing was slow. I don't have time. So, y'all, this here is August 15, 2013. Well, I'm not going to lie and say I bought it then. But I did have it right around here. Yep. It was right around here when I bought it, actually. And then it took a landslide, and then I stopped buying it, and it peaked out right here. Now, y'all, hopefully y'all are looking. And if I move that little cursor, it's going to change the number, so I can't. But that 33 cent to the left, that's when I started buying. Well, look, kind of boring. Then it went up to 46, 48, then it went up. Then it dropped. It went up to 95, 71, 95. Then it dropped. Then it basically stayed level. And I was like, man, this thing is it's driving me nuts. I'm going from 1 minute I'm 38 cents. The next minute I'm down here. I'm 53 cents. Then I'm not doing this. But I was too lazy to move it. And this is one of the reasons I became a lover of investing. Because if you're patient, this is what could really happen. So I just let it ride. Look what happened one day. On one day in 2024. Now I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I ain't know it was going to happen. Now, the world, including Rod, October 31st, well, we ain't going to worry about the world. We're going to say the country. Everybody's thinking about Halloween. So was Rod. I didn't go to no party. I didn't dress up. I didn't trick or treat. I didn't do none of that. But that's what the country's thinking about. XRP shot up. Look. And this is now. It's done got as high as 3-ish. I'm looking at these numbers, how they're moving. But that right here, this is what patience. If you believe in something, and everybody, experts, non-experts, real people, non-real people. I mean, it was all real, but they were all talking about XRP. They believed in it. I didn't totally believe in it. That's why I only put a little amount of money in it, and then I stopped. And going back here, I'm going to show y'all this, and then we moving on to these last few comments, and we are out of here. I want to show y'all how moving a little quicker now. Maybe my internet's deciding. I'm going to show y'all if I can get it to pull up without taking all year. Okay, it pulled it up. I'm trying to get this. Well, I'm going to share my screen and then I'm going to get it where I want. And then y'all, I'm being transparent here. And please share the channel with someone. Let them know it's a dude out there, man. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm trying to show everybody how to come up. So what I'm going to do real quick is share my screen here. Let me take this down. You probably just going to see me in a black screen. Yep. Going to pull that back up. All right, we're back. Now, what we're doing, look at that now. Notice they got it right here. This first I never noticed. Bitcoin's up here, but I always look at the symbol. So this is actual ownership. This is what I own. And I'm showing y'all reality, ladies and gentlemen. This is on my cold wallet. This is not all the Bitcoin I own. I don't have a million stashed nowhere, but this is how much I own on my cold wallet. 0.07. That don't really excite me. But what does excite me is this 0.07 is worth $7,221. It's not showing me, and it's somewhere I can look and find it, I'm sure, to see how much I was up. But I want to show y'all, back in November 19th, 2022, I didn't have any crypto on this thing. Y'all looking at it, that little square down there that says 0 BTC, $0. And I'm going to move over, and I'm going to move up a little bit. I'll probably try to move. Well, it look like that's going to be the number. In around December that same year, I had $156 in this account worth of crypto. $7,000 later, and I can tell you I didn't put $7,000 in it. This thing shot up. So we're gonna look at that 12/3/2022. We're gonna look at something, and then we are getting out of here after this year. So I want to look at something. I'm gonna tell you, man, the power. We're gonna just Google this here, and we're gonna type this here, and all right, so on 2022, Bitcoin on December 3rd, I put 20. It didn't even put it up here. So we just go, it's roughly the same price. So roughly in that year, that time frame, Bitcoin was $16,000 a coin. Let's say 16, and I'm doing math in my head. 102 divided by 16 is a little over 6 point something. And what I'm doing, 16 times 6 is 96. So I could 16,000 6 times, and I'll be at $96,000 plus some. So I've 6 times my money. I want y'all to follow along with me. We're not worried about, we didn't have 16,000. But whatever I put in there, I'm going to 6 times that. In the month of December, and we're noticing this is a 3-day, and I remember it. In the month of December, I got a bonus. And I got 2 paychecks. And I was able to squeeze $1,000 and put it into Bitcoin. In 2024, price of Bitcoin 2000, 99,000 December. 6 times my money. Oh man, my little thing's flash. I'm about to change something. 6 times my money. So my 1,000 would not be 6,000. Simple math. And all I did was took a bonus 2 years ago, threw it into Bitcoin. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. It could have went the other way, but I'm gonna roll the dice, and it went up 6 times. I'm gonna jump in these. I may go ahead and try to pull this off, even if the camera dies. And go, probably not, because it's going to be too much. I need to go ahead and, I'm going to have to change batteries. Let me look at these comments, see what we got, and then I'm going to take a quick break. What's going on, Fanny? How you doing? My sister's in the crib, says, hey. I'm so late, I meant to join earlier. And what I'm going to do real quick, glad to have Fanny is also a content creator. We got 5 thumbs up. Anybody that comes in and comment, I am going to put the thumbnail up while I change this battery, and then I'm going to close out. I'm not going to be on here much longer, but I don't want to just have it. Well, no, maybe people come in and know I'm live. I'm going to do it like the old school. So y'all bear with me. The screen may do some stuff. Hey y'all, one of the things while I'm thinking about it, and I'm gonna turn this camera off, but y'all should still be able to hear me. One of the things that I'm gonna do, and I apologize for whatever you're seeing on the screen, but one of the things that I'm gonna do this upcoming week as far as content, as far as production, is I do wanna get into more exchange traded funds that are simple and easy to manage, that you can kind of set it and forget it. And I'm gonna explain it when I come back over and probably show you a couple. I'm not gonna go deep, I'm not gonna even go into it at all. I'm just gonna show you a couple that I'm probably gonna cover. Let me just get this here right. And hopefully I don't have to do too much. Nope. And I'm back, just like that. Sorry about that. We still got 3 people in here. So one of the things oh man, my camera's way off. I had to put that on. My camera is yeah, I leave it like that on. But nah, it's gonna bother. Y'all, I be going through it over here. Y'all have no idea. Let me just throw this up here real quick, just to straighten this out. But I do want to go over some ETFs that I'm invested in that are kind of set it and forget it. Because one of the focuses that I want to walk through 2025. You're going to see videos that are going to be advanced, like Bitcoin is advanced, BTCI for some people may be advanced. But I wanted to do it in February, and I kind of did, but I'm officially starting in February. I want to kind of walk people through. I did do it in January because I did a video on core investments, but I want to start you out like how I would start as a beginner and kind of move my way up. And then in the mix, I'm going to have regular videos in as well, but I do want to focus on that. But one of the things I want to look at real quick here, and I'm just going to show y'all probably 2 right off the bat, 3 that I would look at. Right off the bat here, let me just get to where I want to be, and then I'm gonna walk. I'm not walking you through. No, I'm just going. That way, if y'all want to look at them in between time, in the meantime, you can. And this is not crypto. These are going to be stocks. We're shifting gears a little bit. So here I am. Let me go over here and show the screen so y'all can see where I am. All right, where I am is on Google Finance. Obviously, anybody can access this. And right at the top, it says search for stocks. So that's the first thing I'm looking for. All this other mess on the screen, I'm not looking. All this Intel and Alphabet, which is Google. I don't care about none of this mess. Now, the average person would go here and get freaked out. All I'm doing is I'm trying to get to where I need to be. Now, I own NVIDIA. I own Bitcoin. I own XRP. I do care what the Dow Jones, that's the 30 top stocks on the stock market, U.S. stock market. I do care what the S&P is doing, but I don't need to look at all this because that's the overall. I just need to get in here and see what I'm seeing. So the first thing, one of the things I'm probably cover, I'm pretty sure I already have a video on it, but I'm going to revisit a couple of things, is VTI. And VTI is the total stock market index fund. It's the entire stock market. I like to show this in Robinhood. It's a lot easier to read. Matter of fact, let me just try it close. Let me see if it's still moving. Yeah. I've never seen Robinhood move that slow. I might do two screens here. I'll go back and forth. But VTI, and what they do is they take the top, I want to say it's 3,642 companies on the U.S. stock market. They own a piece of all those companies. They take the top 10 companies and they typically make up the larger percent. It could be a 30% ratio. So out of 3,642 companies, and that's kind of why I want to get to Robinhood, because it's easier to show you, and it's still over there messing around. Your top 10 companies are going to be your Apple, your Amazon, your Nvidia, the Google, the Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, Microsoft, it's going the Teslas. It's going to be your larger companies. So one thing about an ETF where Tesla may go down and Microsoft may go down, the other 3,000 or out of the 3,000, 1,000 may go down, 2,000 may go up. But one thing about this, let's see something here. We already looked. It should be right at 22%. This one's saying 24% year to date. So that's the first one I would look at. Now, the next one I would probably look at is, I'm going to show you two. You'll hear people talk about this one more than any of them, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Ticker symbol VOO. People are not going to say all this. They're going to say VTI instead of Vanguard Total Stock Market. They're going to say VOO instead of Vanguard S&P 500. They're going to say the symbols. Yes, it's expensive. In the last year, VOO is up 24.67%, pretty good. S&P is typically averages 10-11% interest per year. In the last 5 years, it's up 87%, or $257. And the best it's ever done, the max, is 443%, and that's probably since it's been out. Max is since it's been here. So these are sitting and forgetting ETFs. And let me see, did this thing even move? Oh, now it's finally there. And because I want to show y'all, I want to show y'all how to read this on Robinhood, because it's so much easier than this Google Finance. All right, and then, so I'm going to show you, let's see here. Oh yeah, it's still doing this thing. And it may, I'm going to look at something right here. No, it doesn't. I'm looking for the top 10 holdings. It'll show you the top 10 companies that this ETF has, which is something I always look at. Because if it's got 3 companies I heard of and 7 companies I never heard of, depending on my investing objective, I'm probably not going to mess with it unless I'm really, really, really taking a risk on something like Rivian. All right, so why? And here's little articles. Why it's so many articles. Notice they're not saying they spelled it out, but why VOO investors should keep calm despite the AI stock turbulence. Why VOO is a better choice than VTI. VTI is the one I just showed you. They're saying VOO is better. VOO is going to take the top 500 companies in America. The S&P 500 is actually 506 companies, because you have companies like Alphabet, which is Google's parent company, that have different classes, Class A, Class C, which is your voting rights. Berkshire Hathaway has Class A, Class B. And that's why it's not 500 companies, 506 companies. So, all right. Did this thing finally come up? All right, my goodness, boy. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down here. Now, some people will look at this. They look at the sectors. Technology, some people aren't big on technology, so they may not invest in something that's tech savvy. This is 31% of this portfolio is technology. And it's 3,600. Like, I can scroll back up. It tell me right here, now it's 3,612 number of holdings in this fund. It's a large blend. Been out since 2001. I can see everything I need to know right in Robinhood, the free app that's on your phone. I love Robinhood. Again, if you're interested, I'll post my link down in the comments, and I'll probably put the link in the description after I finish the live. But what I like to do, now I can come here, okay. Second is financial services. Then I have consumer cyclical, healthcare, communication, industrial, whatever. Energy. I don't like to see a lot of the energy and utilities are typically safe or high income with dividends. So they'll throw these in the mix for safety. Real estate is obviously dangerous. It can go up, skyrocket, then it can plummet, and basic materials will always be around. Communications ain't going nowhere. Consumer defensive. So what I really like to do, they ain't gonna forget all that. I ain't got time to be figuring out who's in what category. I'm going down here, top 10 holdings. Now, this is what I was talking about. 10 companies make up 32% of this ETF. So out of the 3,612 companies, 10% of them, or 10 of them, is a third of the portfolio. So the other 67%, 67.62% is your other 3,500 and some companies. So I really need to look where they put the majority of the money. Apple, the largest asset, 6.67. I just bought a new iPhone the other day. Decided to get a white one because everybody got a black one, and I can't never find mine if I'm around a lot of people. So I got me a different one. And I got the new one, y'all. I got the iPhone 15. I know they out with the 16, probably out with the 17 by now, but I could care less. My little charger just stopped charging. All right, so I'm going to walk through these, and I'm going to give y'all how I look at a thing, and then I'm going to get ready to read these comments and get out of here. Apple. I live by Apple. I'm going to walk through each of these, and I may get lucky, and I may not. God dang, hit my arm on my desk. And I want to see how this investment is going to apply to my everyday life. My everyday life. Apple, I have an Apple iPhone, 2 of them. 3 of them, but 2 of them that are working. Same number, I just got a new one. That's why I still got the other one. I'm over here cheating, I think, probably. And I'm too lazy to download all the apps and stuff. So I'm using the phone that I know I can get to stuff, which is the old one, and then the new one to make phone calls. I got a MacBook Pro that I do all the YouTube stuff on. I got an iPad, which I do absolutely nothing on. That's Apple. So I'm in the Apple ecosystem, as they call it. Microsoft. I don't have nothing Microsoft, nothing that I know of. Well, I got some, I'm sure, but none of my computer stuff. But see, people always think about computers, and they think about what they have. But let me teach you how an investor, or let's say maybe not a, let me tell you how Rod think. Rod gonna think the common sense way. If I walk into a business right now, a major company, and I'm going on an interview, and I get all these people speaking, and I ain't seeing nobody's face. I ain't gonna remember it. I can see them 2-3 hours from now. I ain't gonna remember. But I'm looking at the setup of the building, the room, and I'm looking at the different computers. And out of 25 computers, there are 7 of them that are open because these people aren't at their desk, and they lock their computer. And I'm looking at all the Internet Explorers or whatever they got out now. They're all owned by Microsoft. Perfect. Moving right along, NVIDIA. This artificial intelligence, this AI, NVIDIA is the largest AI chip maker in the world, the largest company in the world. 5.51%. Amazon packages flying around, Amazon Prime. I just found out they own the Ring doorbell. Well, who knows, the AWS, the Web Services Cloud, and so, all right. Meta platforms, they're on Facebook. I do very little on Facebook, but I'm one of billions of people. A lot of people do stuff on Facebook. I like to do a lot of my promoting on, I have 4 or 5 Instagram accounts that are legit for the different Points Blank Network channels. All kind of people on Instagram, they're making money. People advertise. Google, I work for Google technically because Google owns YouTube. I get a check every month from YouTube. So technically, and then every time people are searching, The number one search engine is Google, and the number two search engine, people don't know this, is YouTube. Moving right along, Tesla. I don't own a Tesla. I may not ever own a Tesla. But Tesla is more than just vehicles. It's more than just electric cars. Elon Musk, he's the richest man in the world. Number one, so he's smart. That's number one. I don't care what he owns. I don't care if he owns a bunch of lawnmowers. Then he got a bunch of Bitcoin. Not him, but Tesla as a company. And some more stuff. They going out of space. SpaceX. He got some other stuff. Twitter, which is now X, but they still call it Twitter. All right, moving right along. Tesla don't own Twitter. That's Elon Musk. I'm just thinking about how smart he is. Broadcom. Now the difference. Let's come down and go back up. Alphabet class A and C are both Google. They just have different voting rights. Typically, your GOOGL is what everybody owns. You'll have a few, it's millions of people that own it, but your average person like me is going to buy the GOOGL. If you type GOOG, you're going to get the class C. Broadcom is like cable. I don't have anything that I know of. I know that I have something that deal with Broadcom because I saw it one day and didn't know. But they're in here and they make a lot of money. And Berkshire Hathaway, that's Warren Buffett's company. He owns, I know he's a big owner of American Express, and he owns a large portion of Amazon. Meaning Berkshire Hathaway, they own a large Coca-Cola, Apple, Amazon, because he would stay away from technology, but he's pushing 90 years old and starting to train younger people that have a different mentality when it comes to companies and the way that investing is going. So where he's with the old school, the American Express, the Coca-Cola, the staple companies, they're getting into the Apples, the Amazons, the new wave companies. And what's crazy, man, and now it's time to get out of here. Let's see, pull that down. What's crazy, y'all, is I literally remember when Jeff Bezos, I remember when Jeff sold books, college books out of his garage. Not him. I didn't know the dude. I didn't even see him and go hang out with him. But my not first year, not when I went to UAPB, but when I joined the Navy in my first set of community college courses, I bought my books through Amazon. I wish I still have the books, the receipts, or I'm sure if I look through all this paperwork I got, which I'm going to be cleaning up some stuff as we go into the spring, sure, I might find some, man. But I got stuff when Amazon went, dude, I'm going to show y'all a picture, man. And I got some stuff. I might be a millionaire and I'm up here live. I'm going to still go live. I don't care if I'm a gazillionaire. What's that thing they got with HHT, a gazillionaire? I don't care if I'm one of them. I'm still going live, baby. But, yeah, man. Fanny says, one of my friends inquired about Cardano. Are you familiar? Very familiar. Very familiar. Fanny, yes. Cardano was the first crypto I purchased, and I'm going to show you some things. I'll show you how familiar I am here in a minute. Matter of fact, I'll probably show you here in a second. And Why Loves to Motivate, thank you, man. Why Love's always looking out for me. Thank you so much. Says, welcome in. Please give the live a thumbs up. And Lisa's getting out of here. Thank you, Lisa, for hanging around. I appreciate you. 2 people in here. Cardano. Cardano is a crypto. One thing about Cardano is one of those boring crypto. And I'll give you another. Matter of fact, I don't even know. We about to be surprised together. So when I bought this Ledger wallet, I didn't take all of my crypto. When I bought this little USB looking thing, because I was scared of it. It's not easy. It's kind of difficult at first. And once you lose crypto, you ain't nobody to call. There is no crypto number. Once you lose crypto, and I've lost some money, some thousands. I've lost some in the air somewhere. I've lost some because companies went belly up. But needless to say, I've lost money. So once I heard that if you have them on these different platforms, it's not really yours. That's when I bought the cold wallet. I started moving. So I moved some Cardano and it became very boring and I quit buying it. But again, I became lazy and I didn't sell it. So let's look at my ledger and see how much I actually moved over there. I'm going to guess, because I sold a lot of it. I sold probably 80 to 90% of it. And I had it in several accounts. I had it in Crypto.com, Coinbase Wallet, Trust Wallet, and Robinhood. I had it all over the damn place. Cardano everywhere. Fanny, I hope you're still in here. If you're still in here, Fanny, let me know. We got one real homie here. But I had Cardano everywhere. But let's look real quick and see. Actually, I ain't sure just yet. But yeah, I'm very familiar with Cardano. Let me just go to this one. And we're going to go ahead and click it. And then I'm going to share my screen with y'all. All right, here. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here tripping up with the price. I mean, the amount. All right, so sharing my screen here. Service says, now that's kind of crazy. I got bored after buying 728.88. 88 is the symbol, as you can see up here, for Cardano. This is my cold wallet. It's currently 95 cents. I'm not sure when I bought it, but it's worth $692. I was just lazy and I ended up keeping $700. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, one of the things I've been thinking about as I don't record as much, $700 is not a lot of money. There are times when $700, man, I've gotten $700. I'm talking about recently, y'all. I've gotten $700 in my hands and been the happiest person in the world. And then there have been times where I've gotten $700 and said, that's just not going to cut it. And it's a great feeling when you get this $700 in your hands and it makes you happy because maybe you were broke. Maybe you didn't have no money and you just happen to go check something and there it is, $700 sitting there. And all you had was $20 to a payday, and payday was 7 days away. You're the happiest person in the world. I've been there, I've done it. I'm happy right now. I didn't know I had $700 here. I am ecstatic right now. And most times I know my money and where it is, and I have it in various places. As I'm getting ready to show Fanny if she's still in here, whoever's still in here with this Cardano thing. But then there's times where you may have a bill that's $1,000. And you look across and you find this $700 and you call a company and say, hey, I don't have $1,000, but I have $700. And this is everything, most of the things I say has happened to me. And they treat you like crap because you don't have, remember, you're talking to probably little Susie or little Johnny on the phone. They don't care whether you got the money or not. They're just doing their job. And their boss is not going to accept you have 700 or 1,000. Either you have 1,000 or you have nothing. And that's probably what they're going to relay to you. And this $700 is going to make you feel like you don't have anything. So that's just something I want people to think about. So going back to this Cardano thing, and I'm just going to look on my phone. I'm not going to pull all these sites up because I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's later than I anticipated. I probably have to look there. Actually, I can't look. It's all on my old phone. I'm going to look in one more place. Just to see. I may or may not. And this gonna be news to me too. So I tell you too, another fun thing while you going from one $5 to the next $5 is try to learn these symbols, man. You'd be shocked. All right, so here it is, Cardano. Yeah, that's probably when I quit buying this. No, that's the day. That's just one day. So I don't have any on Robinhood. None. Ain't got to worry about that one. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna type this in. And it's probably gonna move slow as I don't know what. But this is the last call for comments, y'all. I'm getting ready to raise up out of here. Make me some hot coffee. This coffee real cold. That's when I know it's time to go. Y'all, I have a dream. And I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I know it's Fun Friday, but I have a dream. And my dream is I don't want 300, 400, 500 people in here because I want it to be manageable. But I have a dream in 2025. And I'm hoping, and I'm probably going to get a little more cocky between now and the next month or so as I start to get on a roll. But I have a dream I want at least 100 people in my live streams. At least on this channel, because I just think about what we can all learn with the more people we have in here. So on Coinbase, I have $1,100. I'm kind of shocked. I know about some of it, but I don't know about all of it, and I know about what I've been investing in. So I'm going to go through my assets. I click my assets right here. Got a little Solana, a little Ethereum. I don't see no ADA though. Cardano, nah. Oh, there it is. I got $14 right here. So we're up still around $700. And I want to say I got some on my Coinbase wallet. Very safe crypto. It's not gonna move a lot. If we go up here and look at Cardano, I'm gonna type ticker symbol ADA real quick. I probably can guess what it is by the time this thing pull up. Actually, there it is. All right, so we're gonna go back a year. So roughly, we can see, we'll just start right here. Around April was 45 cents. So you double your money. I mean, and it just stayed boring. I mean, so 45 cents, 45 cents to 33 cents. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna make me write home, y'all. That's what it did from April to October. So 6 months, it didn't do nothing. But, yes, it did lose money. It went from 45 cents to 33 cents, but that's not, it's down 34%. But here it is, skyrocketing. Basically, Cardano is going to be a safe, as you can see, a safe bet. And that's over a year. It's going to be a safe bet. It may go up and down a little. Like it peaked up here at 101. A lot of people sold. It went down to 95. And they were probably the people that bought it down here at the 33. And, hey, I'm tripling my money. Let me get up out of here. So there it is, man. There it is. Y'all, I'm telling you, I love this here. But do me a favor, man, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Please, 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 please. Oh, man, I ain't no fan of me sitting here say I'm here. And y'all, I'm using my old software I began with, so I'm having to relearn stuff. And these comments wearing my butt out, man. And Fanny says, speak it, we claim it. Yeah, 100 plus, man, because and I've said it before. I'm not going to say it every live. I'm not going to even say it every other live. But I have countless people that email me, that contact me about Points Blank Travel, my flagship channel, and how they were able to travel for free and aspirational trips and cruises and points and free trips and getting their credit score up. Greatest feeling in the world. And I can't remember the number of how many people. I want to say we got up to maybe 60, 70 people in that live stream. In that, probably my biggest live stream on PBT. And I look at how many lives were impacted. And I looked at how many people were able to buy cars and homes and get credit cards and travel. And that was great. That was great. Great feeling. Now I want to take it to 100 because I think investing is a little more important than points and miles and maybe traveling. Yeah, I'm looking down because I'm kind of thinking how I want to word this. Over my 2024 journey, I saw a lot of people. I saw 70-some-year-old people working at Walmart. It wasn't the first year. I'm just telling you what I saw last year. And I would talk to some of them, and some of them worked because they wanted something to do. Some of them worked for the, what they call that, camaraderie. But most of them worked because they had to. Then I remember a couple years back, things happened in the world. Things got shut down, and people lost their jobs. And they didn't know what they were going to do. People are retired. Social Security is not going up. People are afraid 20, 30 years from now may not even be here. I'll be honest with you. I remember getting some in the mail one time, and it wasn't what I was making at the time, so I wasn't really too interested. I'm not too worried about Social Security because I can't control that. And I want to part with these words. But I can control rod security. I can't control Social Security, how much I'm able to withdraw each month. But I am able to control rod security. Well, let's just say my name ain't Rod. Let's just say my name is Bobby. I've been watching this show, The Oval, and they got this brother on there named Bobby, and he talking third person, and he call himself Bobby, baby. You know, he little cool brother, man. But anyway, I want to show y'all something, man. I want to show y'all Social Security right now. Let's just say it's $1,800 a month. I know once upon a time in Texas, you could live pretty decently off $1,800 a month. Now it's pretty tough. A 1-bedroom apartment in a nice, safe area. I'm not talking about rich area. I'm talking about a safe, nice, safe area. About $1,500 a month. Could be 12. Could be 1,000. Could be 800. But it's gonna suck up part of that 1,500. That's why I want 100 people in here per live. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna get off. We'll get off this one here. We'll go to the, y'all bear with me here. I'm gonna type that. Y'all can see what I look at. I ain't even gotta finish it out and it pop up. I like Ramsey Solutions, so it's not the top one, it's the second one. Click that. I've been using this for years. If I had to do it on my phone, and I'll tell you, I'm not doing it on my phone because if I can't show you, I may as well just tell you. But this is blowing my mind about my dang old speed. Y'all, I feel like y'all remember them old damn. No, we don't want to use that. There you go. It's just moving slow. So, little Bobby is now, Rod is mentoring Bobby. He ain't no damn little Bobby. Rod is in his 50s. And Bobby, I kind of froze up, y'all. I'm still here. Let me just unplug this and plug it back. Well, my equipment don't like me tonight. It's doing all kind of stuff. Let me try something here. Let me take it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Just tell it. I'm gonna turn it off. Turn it off. But Rod is mentoring Bobby. And Bobby is 40. Did it come back on? Yeah, I think my camera might have blew up. Am I here? I don't even know if I'm here or not. I got so much stuff on my screen. Am I even here anymore? Yeah, I'm still here. I'm getting jiggy. All right, so we're here. So Bobby's 40. Bobby trying to retire. And Rod done saw a lot of people. Rod saying, Bobby, man, can you afford $200 a month? Bobby said, man, no, Rod, I can afford $100 a month. That's all I can afford. And I'm going to get Social Security. You got it. Bought it. Bobby's 40. Bobby going to retire at 67. Poor Bobby. Bobby don't have nothing. And Bobby got $100. And we're gonna be conservative. Bobby messing with Rod. And Rod said he don't mess with nothing less than 20. Y'all don't make me prove it to you. So Bobby starting at age 40. I want y'all to follow me. And I'm going to pray I don't, but I may get a little emotional because this, y'all, when I go live, I'm live for myself. I ain't did this before I went live. I go live, so it's just I was expecting to say 200,000. So Bobby's 40. Bobby came to Rod. Rod, I want to get serious. I'm going to retire at 67. I ain't got nothing, Rod. I don't even know how to invest. I heard about some kind of superhero, Robin Hood or something. Hey, and I can afford 100. Rod, how much you think we're going to get? I can't guarantee you, Bobby, but I typically average around 20%. In 27 years, Bobby going to have $1.2 million. I'm going to show y'all a couple more scenarios. But Bobby, let's say Rod ain't that good, but the S&P 500 been averaging 10%, and we're going to put this in VOO. We're going to get us 10% every month. We're going to put that $100. Look at that, y'all. Look at how that changed. It went from me just changing 10% annually, 20% annually to 10%. Boy, Bobby, now Bobby in hope and pray mode. Bobby got to hope it's 28%. Because here, we're gonna say Bobby is used to making $30,000 a year. And Lord, that's low. It ain't gonna really be worth nothing 10 years from now. What I'm trying to do, y'all, I got a new phone, so I gotta look for it. I'm trying to find my calculator. I think it say utilities or something. They didn't did all this stuff to my phone. No, that's weather and said there it is. So 164,000. Y'all, I like to do stuff like this. Y'all better start doing stuff like that while you're over there watching Netflix. And $569, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need everything. And we're gonna divide that by 67. Bobby was healthy. Bobby gonna live to be 80, divided by 13 years. Do y'all know? Y'all ready for this? I'm gonna break this math down for y'all real quick. So, Bobby is going to make about $12,000. He have about $12,000 a year if he lived 13 years from this retirement. So you take 13 plus 15, you'll have $2,800 to live. To live. That's Social Security plus this retirement. So Bobby got a hope for 20% or 15%. But isn't it amazing? You have to know what you're investing in. Don't invest in one thing, diversify. Try to make this number go up. Look at the difference, y'all. Y'all want to see? I'm right there. The cursor's right here. I'm going to go from 10 is nothing. I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to hit calculate. 1.2 million. But that's Bobby. What's a cool name? Little Larry. Little Larry. I'm going to dedicate that to my pops. He had a friend. He used to call him Little Larry. I finally met Larry. Larry wasn't nothing little about Larry. Larry was tall, big dude. But anyway, Rod got a little nephew named Little Larry. Little Larry just got his first job. Little Larry, 18. No, Little Larry gonna be 20. Rod gonna say, hey Larry, enjoy life, man. But at 25, you better enjoy it. Because at 25, we're gonna get serious. No, Uncle Rod, I don't wanna do it at 20. I wanna do it at 22. I just want 1 year after I turn 21. I'm gonna get it out of my system. All right, we're gonna do you at 22, little Larry. You wanna retire at 67? You ain't got nothing to invest. You got $100 a month. Your uncle is used to making 20%. Let's see how much you're gonna have when you retire. Y'all, this don't say Rod investment calculator. It say Ramsey. Little Larry, 22 years old, go retire at 67. Ain't got a pop the piss head or wanted to throw it out of, but he got a job. He gonna kick it for a year, and at 22, he gonna start putting 100. He ain't gonna never in his life put more than 100. And he gonna trust Uncle Rod gonna get him 20%. Woo! 45 million. I wish Little Rod knew Big Rod and was doing what Big Rod is telling Little Larry to do, because Lord have mercy. What would we be? This is why I want 100 people in every live. Let's break this down at 10%. Because remember, Bobby is worried about the interest. Bobby worried, but I bet you Larry ain't going to be. Because even at 10%, Larry going to have about 20 million. No, Larry ain't going to have but $1 million. But I tell you what, Larry is better than a whole lot of people, because ain't too many people retired with $1 million. I bet them people I met in 24 at Walmart didn't have $1 million in the bank. Some of them maybe did, some of them probably didn't. But that's the power of interest, y'all. Look at that. So Larry, man, damn, that you don't need no 45 million. Larry said, you know what, Uncle Rod, I gotta go, Uncle Rod. I might want to retire at 50. How much money will I have? Oh, Larry, you giving up 40 million for 17 years. Larry, can you make it to 55? Let's see what you're going to have at 55, little Larry. Can you make it to 55? You at least going to have 3 more million for 5 more years. You making $1 million. Larry, look at it like this, Larry. From 50 to 55, you almost making $1 million a year, because you're going to have 3 more million to spend when you retire. Now, you're going to have to live longer because you're shaving out 12 years. Larry, you think you might want to go to 60? Let's see what 60 look like. That's 7 years. Now 60 is the new 50. That's what they saying in the what's that dude? It must be nice in the Life Jennings son. They saying 60 the new 50. So you might want to go to 60. Now you gotta love me. I don't know, Larry. If I was you, man, this just raw, Larry. Do what you want to do, but let's get you to 60. Let's get you to 55. See how you feel. Because you're going to have a cool million. But a cool million at your 55 ain't going to be a cool million a day. Yeah, let's see how you feel. You might be able to make it to 60. But in my opinion, Larry, yeah, you'll have $30 more million by the time you hit 67. But depending on your life from 22 to 60 or 50 is going to determine your life from 60 to 67. Health, movement, mobility. You may not even be able to enjoy that other 32, 31, 34 million, whatever it was. Why not do this? Why not do this, Larry? Let's do this, Larry. Larry. We're going to do this, Larry. We're going to retire you at 60. We're gonna retire you at 60. So Larry, this what we're gonna do, Larry. Cause we got 11 million, but you might get fly and go to Vegas on me. So Larry, we're gonna put you at 60 up here. You gonna retire at 77. And let's say we're gonna say you still got 5 million. You might have lost your mind. And you ain't put nothing in there. You don't care about no investment. Well, yeah, you're gonna keep the 100, man. You ain't missing no 100. You got 5 million. You're gonna still make 20%. Yeah, let me see. I may have to take them commas out. That's 500,000, 5 million. Well, Larry, Larry, that's what I'd do if I was you, Larry. That's what I would do, man. And Larry, Rod, investing with Rod family, Points Blank Network, we're dropping the mic on this one. We're dropping the mic. I'm coming back to the comments after this, and Rod's rolling out. Oh, Lord, Rod, this got me. Y'all ain't know. Well, yeah, I guess I am a little close, but I ain't know where that is scenario. Y'all don't waste coffee. Lord have mercy. That just shook me up. I got to get that coffee off my desk. Y'all. So Larry, yeah, okay, y'all, we got to go through this. We ain't going through the whole scenario. We're going to stop at Larry. Larry was a 22-year-old nephew of Rod. Larry had no investments. But actually, Larry was an 18-year-old nephew of Rod. Larry wanted to learn how to invest. Rod told Larry to learn how to invest. Well, no, Larry was 20. Larry turned 21. He wanted to take a year to party. Larry got a job at 21, wanted to take a year to party, enjoy life. But at 22, he wanted to start investing. So Larry only had $100 to invest. He had no money invested. Larry wanted to invest till wanted to invest at $100, nothing else but $100. And Uncle Rod said he's going to probably get somewhere between 10 and 20%. Well, we're going to bank on 20. Well, we changed that 20. We went down to 10%. I think we took it back up to 20, and we got Larry retiring at 60 years old. Larry's going to have $11 million at 60 years old by putting $100 in there. Well, at 60, Larry done. Larry ain't going no 67. Larry tired of working. He don't want to be nobody's boss, no worker, no supervisor, no manager, no nothing. So Larry get out the game. Well, Larry decided he want to go to Vegas and get him an RV. RV is a couple of, well, let's say Larry say he want a $200,000 RV, all right? And then he got him an RV, and he just want to travel. So Larry doing it there. So Larry said, well, I might blow about $5 million. I don't know. I'm going to go to Vegas. I might stay there 2 months. I don't know. I'm just going to do whatever, Rod. I got $11 million. All right, whatever. Larry, do what you want to do. You're a millionaire. Well, I said, Larry, this is what I would do, though, Larry. How about we dump off half that money? You go screw off $6 million. I don't care what you do. But what I would like for you to do is all 11 yours, but take half of the, a little less than half of that, $5 million. Leave it where it is. We're going to still bank on that 20%, and we're going to say about 77. No, Larry, forget that, man. Yeah, about 77. We're going to leave it. We're going to just leave it like it is right now. So, no, yeah, we'll leave it right there. And you're going to keep that $100 like it is, Larry, because you ain't missing no $100. You're going to still get 20%. Larry, do you know that $500,000 going to turn it, $5 million going to turn into $145 million in 17 years? So we ain't worried about that, Larry. We're going to see what it's going to be by the time you 67. Because this here's the key, Larry. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what it's going to be right here. All right, Larry. So, Larry, we lost a little money, but we kept hope alive. We Jesse Jackson. So what we did, Larry, we took the $11 million we made. We're gonna keep 5 in the investment. We're gonna still got the 100 rolling. We're gonna say take it to 67, because we want to see how much more money you're gonna make in the next 7 years. Because you're blowing $6 million in what you got. You got 7 years to blow $6 million, and not touch none of them $5 million. Now you can't touch the $5 million. You got 6 million, 7 years. That's almost $1 million a year, Larry. Can you pull it off? I can pull it off. Right. All right. So Larry gonna take that $5 million there, still put the 100 in there, 20%, 60 to 67. Larry gonna have $20 more million, or 20 million. That $5 million gonna turn to 20 million. Now, I'm going to come back on the screen and I'm going to ask a question and we're going to read these comments and we're going to leave. It's that simple. That's what we're about to do. We're going to look at these comments and we're going to leave. And then I got a question for y'all. Hopefully I don't forget. I'm going to see how many questions are in here. It ain't that many questions. Ain't but one. Fanny said, I want to be Bobby. So, here's a question I'm going to leave y'all with. I'm going to raise up. If it's that simple, why aren't we all doing it? I want to start with 100 in the live stream, but why aren't we all doing it? If it's that simple, you don't really need a college education to do what I just did. I was doing that way before I got a degree. You really don't need a college education to be able to put $100 up a month. And what I'm saying by that is what you need to do is time management. Rod, manage your time. Rod, don't sit outside half the day. Maybe go inside, grab your computer and study for 20 minutes instead of sitting outside an hour, sit outside 40 minutes and study 20. Educate yourself. The question of the day is, if it's that simple, why isn't everybody doing it? With that being said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. There's a bell to the left for subscribe. Check mark to the right. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, help the video get pushed out. Sorry, I was a little long-winded tonight. I'm very excited about this channel. And like I say, I love investing. I love making money. Who doesn't? But more importantly, I love making money while I'm asleep. When you just sleep and you snoring, people fussing because you're waking up because you're snoring, you might be dreaming that you're making some money. Last thing I share, I wanted everybody to see real quick. If you're 40 years old right now and you got $100 a month and you ain't got nothing to put in but $100, and you think you can roughly make about 20% a year, which is pretty tough, almost impossible. This is what you could be looking at every time. 1.2 million. No more excuses. With that being said, I'm going to raise up. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. You never know. Make sure those notification bells are selected to all. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You might see me 2 or 3 more times this month. You never know. I mean, this weekend, not definitely this month. Well, not this month, about to be over the night. So now, not this month, next month. You're going to see me a lot, but you're going to definitely see more of me. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take that off screen. And I'm going to holler at y'all later. I hope y'all have a good one. Much love, y'all. Peace. And oh, yeah, I forgot one thing. Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee y'all. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace, y'all.